Hello and welcome to today's lesson. Now, today's lesson is a very, very important lesson because so many of you are asking me, why are you able to get entries every day? Why are you posting just profit every day? Why are you just posting winning trades every day? So this is going to answer your question. Now, this is the trick, or this is the method that I use every day to predict the next move of the market. Now, not all the time works, but I can surely tell you it is 90% working. 90% working. 90% working. Now, how to predict the next move is just by using candlestick. Now, I use candlestick anatomy to predict the next move every day. Now, this is the best method to use. Now, let me show you how I do this. Okay, let me show you how I do this. Now, just by using candlestick anatomy, and there is a video concerning candlestick anatomy, which is talking about the theories of the candlesticks and how to use them. Now, in those videos, I talked about the important thing called candlestick breaks. Now, there are two things when we are looking about candlestick breaks. We are looking about the week to week breakout, and we are looking at the week to body breakout. Now, these are what I use to predict the next move. Okay, this is what I use to predict the next move. Now, how do I use it? Very simple. When it is a week to week breakout, simply the information that you have to get there is that the next candle, and sorry, when I say week to week breakout, that means if a candle is printing like this is the week, and the next candle break just by a week, and then the body closes below, that means this is a week to week breakout. Okay, it doesn't matter if it is a bearish or it's a bullish breakout. So if this happens, the meaning is, what it means is the next move may either, the next candle may either retrace, okay, or may either reverse, okay. So if it is week to week breakout, that means the next candle here may either retrace or reverse. So from just this information, from just this action here, I predicted that I can be able to predict the next candle will either be a bearish for example, if it is the in this scenario here, okay, if it is in these scenarios. So what it means is the next entries which I'm going to take in this scenario here will be sell orders. You see how easy to analyze the next move? Yes, that is. Now, if it is a week to body breakout, what I mean is when a candle is being breaked by body, when a wick is being breaked by body like this. So what it means here is the next move is about to continue, to do a continuation, okay? It's about to perform a continuation. And sometimes it can perform a counter first, a counter, and then a continuation. Or sometimes it's just going to perform a continuation. So you may either see a candle printing a wick first, then a body to continue the move, or you just a small wick, then a continuation. So that means if I see a wick to body breakout, that means the next move, what I'm looking for is continuation entry. It doesn't mean I mean it is whether it is a bullish move or a bearish move. Doesn't care. It doesn't care. So this is the only thing I use every day. And in order for this to work now, in order for this to work perfectly, I use the higher time frame. The higher time frame, guys. You use higher time frame in order for this to work perfectly. And when I talk about the higher time frame, it is better to start from daily, use a weekly and a monthly sometimes, okay? What I mean here is if you use daily, that means if you use the daily candle, if this information you get from daily candle, that means the next day, which means the next candle of the day, you will prioritize a certain type of move or certain types of entry. For example, if this move here, maybe the candle failed to close by body, this is a week to week breakout in a daily time frame. That means the next candle, which is the next day, I will be looking for sell entries in this scenario. So that means the next whole day, if I get buy entries, that means it will be just a short-term buy. And if I get a sell entry in this scenario, that means it will be a long sell move. Okay, so it is easy. Even if it is a weekly time frame, if it is a weekly time frame, that means the whole week, the entries that you are going to prioritize are certain types of entries or certain type of move. So this is how you are able to predict the next move. And you can also use the lower time frame, for example, the 4 hour, the 1 hour. You see, the 1 hour. You can use this this scenario to trade, to predict the next hour candle, the next 4 hour candle. You see, you use this. And in my program of the 4H candle, the gold 4H formula, I use 4 hour, and I use this also, this technique to trade that 4 hour, to predict in the next 4 hour candle how it will perform. So this is how I predict the next move. So for those who are asking how I predict the next move, this is how I trade. Now, let me go to the chart and show you some examples of how this works, and then you can do your own back testing to see how it works for you. Okay, so let's go to the chart. Okay, so let's go to the chart now and see some different examples. So right now we are in a daily time frame, a daily time frame. Now I'm going to show you some examples to predict the next day how it's going to happen. For example, so I'm just going to show you a sneak peek from here, from this move here to this move here. So this is just from here to here, and this is current market, so you can go on and backtest for yourself. Okay, for yourself. Now you can see here, firstly, we had this a week to week breakout, and the candle breaked by week and closed in a bullish with a bullish candle. Okay, with the bullish candle. So what it means here, the next day I'm about to do what? I'm about to reverse. Okay, to reverse, and or sometimes it can be just a retracement. When I mean a retracement, when I talk about the retracement, that means it's just a small move, and then the market will continue with the same direction. Okay, so you can just see how it happened here. So after the week-to-week breakout here, the next candle did what? Reverse towards this point here, and you can see after this day reverse, it also broke it performed a wick to body breakout. That means the next day I will be looking for continuation. You see, so this is how it happened. The next day performed a continuation. We had a continuation. You see how well and good it is? And now there's the thing here I want to talk about before I go on. We have a candle to candle breakout, and we have structural breakouts. These are two different things, but we use the same scenarios to trade. If you get a structural breakout, what I mean about the structural breakout, when a structure is being breaked. Now, we can use the same scenario if it is a week-to-week breakout or a week-to-body breakout. And we use the same concept. We use the same concept, guys. So if you look closely, after this continuation, this candle here performed what? A week-to-week breakout in a structure. So that means the next move of this, or the next structure, will perform a retracement or a reversal. That's why we get also a confirmation by candle to candle now. Candle to candle. This candle performed a week-to-week breakout. That means the next candle will perform a reversal. That's why we see we had reversals in the next day to break this low here. And guess what again? This reversal candle failed to break this candle by body. It performed a week-to-week breakout. That means now the next day we'll have bullish movement. What happened the next day? The next day performed a bullish movement. And that bullish movement also failed to break by body in several candles, this one and this one, which means the next day will perform a bearish candle. So you see, you can be able to predict the next move just by using candles. Now, I use this mostly in daily so that I can predict in the next day, the whole day of the next day. I predict by using just this trick. So guys, this is how I trade. This is how I use this trick to predict the next move. For those who were asking, this is how I do. So thank you very much, and see you on the next video. Thank you very much.